And we're live.
They're going to get knocked out in the first round. I would bet money on it.
Yeah, but you don't mind that much. You just want your boy Conor.
I absolutely do. If it meant that if it meant the Braves became the Montgomery, Alabama Braves, but Conor won, I'd totally do that. If it meant that the Atlanta Braves plane went down somewhere on the way back from LA,
they all have to die,
but Conor won. No, they all died.
All the Braves died.
All of the Braves died.
Would you go through and kill all the Braves?
So
with
much for the
scimitar?
trolley problem, right? Like, all right, you got Conor McGregor on one track and 5 people on the other track. Do you flip the switch?
Choo choo!
Well, looks like there's enough room to add a few Braves more.
I want Conor to win so fucking bad. I'm
Why?
so hyped.
Why do you hate? Do you dislike Habib?
I dislike Khabib and I love Conor.
Why do you dislike Khabib?
You
Here's
just
what I'm
think
trying.
he's overrated because his let me see if I've caught up from your guys' discussion. You think he's overrated because you think his record is largely inflated. However, you think if he takes him to the ground and is able to maintain it, he's going to win. However, Conor has much longer arms and his striking is fantastic. Because of that, if he keeps it up or if Nurmagomedov tries to throw him, he's going to end up getting knocked out. A lot of people are saying that Conor's record is a little bit in question because he hasn't fought in 2 years, but you are very solid on that. Woody, not so much.
The reason I dislike Khabib, all of what you
Pretty
said is
good.
accurate.
Are you saying we've talked about this before?
I think by osmosis, I've learned some things.
Kyle has a thing he wants to say.
I hate Khabib. I don't think he's not entertaining. I don't think he's a showman. I think his fighting style is boring. I think that he's terrible on a microphone. I think he has no interest in side A of the fight game, which is entertainment. Side B is fucking punches and kicks. Side A is fucking entertainment. And that's what Conor does better than anyone, other than knocking people the fuck out that used to be champion. He is so entertaining. He is so ridiculous. I want him to be incredibly rich, incredibly arrogant. I want him to spend his money on absurd things. I love that he shows up in a private jet. I love Khabib lives with his mama and daddy. All right? Khabib hasn't moved out of fucking house yet. Khabib's from some fucking caveman country called Dagestan.
Yeah.
Right? Khabib's manager
country.
Khabib's manager, this Ali guy, it sounds like might be a terrorist.
A little terroristy, but
Yeah,
I mean, not a lot
Hey
terroristy.
guys, this is a little bigoted. I don't care for it. Just because he's a Muslim does not mean he's a terrorist.
No, he's been called
No,
with,
but-
like arms and stuff. Like
Oh, is he
Kyle will
really?
remember more
Yeah,
than me.
yeah. Well, Conor was great at today's press conference. I haven't watched the whole thing, but long and short of it is Habib's manager, this Ali something or another guy, is apparently was an informant for the feds, and that was the only way he got out of trouble because Conor's like, I could speak tons about Ali, but you know what I will. On 9/11, Ali was caught trying to come over here with 5 passports. He's a terrorist. like I don't even know how he's out free walking around. Me and my family just coming from Ireland, and I'm sure a lot of you out there, because the crowd's full of Irishmen, had trouble getting over here with visas and stuff. He's walking the streets right now, only because he's a rat fuck, just like that glass-jawed chicken that he's representing, and he goes on and on, and I'm just like, yeah, now sell us your whiskey, yeah.
Glass-jawed? He's not glass-jawed at all.
Conor says he is. That's all that matters.
That's not how
I'm
that
not
works.
saying he's glass-jawed. I'm telling you what Conor said.
Okay.
I'm not saying the guy's a terrorist. I'm just telling you what Conor said. No, I love everything about Conor. He puts on a fucking show and he entertains me infinitely. I have gotten so much of my money's worth by buying Conor pay-per-views. Every time I've watched him fight, with the exception of the one we watched live because we couldn't fucking see shit, I've been blown away. Every single time I've loved it. When I watched him knock out Aldo, I was blown away, jumping up and down, screaming. When I watched the Diaz fights, blown away. I've watched those things 3 or 4 times each on like the UFC Fight Pass. Like I love everything about him. I love the ridiculous outfits. I love the swagger. I like that silly walk he does where he flops his arms around.
He stole it from Vince McMahon, and he's like, fuck it, now it's mine.
Yeah.
And it kind of is. It's more Conor than Vince.
Totally. I love all of that shit.
Everything
I love
you said is right. Everything you said sings home with me. But I still like Habib for some reason. You're like, he's bad on the mic. I don't know. Like the little bit he says, is what I want to hear. You know, Conor calls him out. Where are you? He's like, Glendale, Arizona. You can come if you need me. I'm right here.
I am here for to smash. I do not like camera. Maybe we do fight and you tell people what happened. Like, no, he's not a fucking showman. He's not in the entertainment business. And I'm here to be entertained, goddammit, because these things are $65 a pop. And I know that maybe one or two of the fights are going to be garbage, right? I don't know if like Karate Hottie and Felice Ferrig or whatever Herring or whatever her name is, or it's going to be entertaining.
They're both gorgeous.
Hot,
yeah, we got that going on. Who
fucking
cares?
Hot though, dude. I saw them today in the face off.
Both
first,
of them smoking hot.
The Karate Hottie is like twice as hot as Felice is. Felice is older and she's got a much more manly, masculine build, which I know you're into. But Karate Hottie is fucking smoking. She is so pretty.
I thought Felice was hotter, actually.
Felice is pretty hot, but like without the make, like Karate Hottie looks good without makeup. Felice looks pretty good when she's made up and she's wearing a dress.
I think I could agree with that. Yeah, Felice.
We have a $5 bet on this Conor McGregor fight. Are there any other bets that you would like to lay? Any prop bets? Any win-loss bets? Any round bets? Any odds that you would be willing to lay on such a bet? Anything like that?
The only one I have in my head, I would easily take it doesn't break 2 million pay-per-views.
$5 says it does.
Okay, I think that's it then. $10 is plenty for me. But
would you give me 2-1 on Conor KOing him in round 2?
Yeah, you definitely should.
That means that we put up $5. I get $10 if I'm right. You get $5 if I'm wrong.
Wait, so if he doesn't knock him out in the second and he knocks him out in the third, Woody gets $5.
That's right.
Or the first.
Take it, Woody.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, that one's a lock. You think
Woody's about to pay?
I am. As much as $20. You think Conor's gonna KO him in round 2? I can see that argument.
Fucking round 1, he sizes him up for that
and
casket.
softens him up.
Round 2,
if Conor's landing in round 1, and people say Khabib has a glass jaw. Conor mentioned it, and a lot of people he got rocked by Michael Jackson. He got flash rocked for a second while he beat the daylights out of him for the other 24 minutes and 45 seconds. And he's never been beaten. His jaw's not that glass.
It's gonna be shattered.
Shattered.
I want it so bad. I want him to cry. I want him to cry like fucking DC.
I was hoping you'd say it in this show too. I think it was PKA, and you're like, I think Khabib needs to be humbled. And I'm like, by Conor? By Conor, the world's least humble man?
Yes. That's why it's perfect. He needs to be humbled. He needs to be broken down, sent back to his shitball country. We don't have a single Dagestani lister. I checked.
I would like. I couldn't find it on a map.
I am from Dagestan.
Dagestan. All I know is it's sort of Russia.
It is Russia. Just like it's like the Delaware of Russia.
Is it literally Russia?
Yeah, it's a province. I don't know what they call them in Russia.
Mississippi of Russia.
Okay, I thought it was like
former Soviet Republic.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Like what's the one that starts with U? Oh my God, my geography is embarrassing. Okay. I don't know if that's what I was thinking of, but yeah, there are a few Russian, like Soviet Union countries that weren't
like
actually
Lithuania,
Russia.
for example.
Yeah, that's a great example. Yeah, so Lithuania is not actually Russia, but it was part of the USSR. I thought Dagestan was like one of them. Yeah. No, it's literally Russia.
That's my understanding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Okay, then. Well, I didn't know that. So he's Russian.
Where men are men and the goats are afraid.
Mm-hmm. The bears are beaten down.